Welcome back guys. So in this video we will see the get methods of the linked list. So in last video we have seen that how linked list implementations works, what are the add method we have and how we can iterate over the linked list. So here we will see that what are the get method we'll have. So if you look at the linked list, basically uh, when we create the object of linked list, we can specify the type of object you are going to store into the linked list. And yesterday I also explained why you should make reference as a list and object as a linked list, right? I have explained in my yesterday's video. And when you should make a reference of linked list and object of linked list. So I have explained this, right? Now I'm not going to repeat again. If you have any doubt when we should make a reference of list, like what I'm trying to say, that is this is the reference of list and object of the list. So let's say you have like this, where you are creating the reference of list and object of linked list. So you need to import linked list, you need to import list interface. So click on this, right? So when we should go for this and when we should go for the first one, I have explained in yesterday's video. Now let's focus here the get method which we have given by the linked list class. So when you go to this linked list class, basically when you do dot and when you do get, so basically you have three method for getting the linked list object. One you have based on the index, one you have get first, and one you have get last. So this is the three method. So and again this method you can use only when these two method, the last two method you can use only when if you are making the reference of linked list, right? Not by making the reference of list, because what happens in this list interface you don't have these methods. Okay, you have only one method which is a get method based on the index. So why, when this collections framework was designed, why they have not kept these two method also in the linked list? Because as we know that linked list internally implements the list interface, right? And list interface internally it will extend collections interface, and collections will internally extend iterable, right? Linked list also will insert the clonable interface and serializable, right? But linked list will not implement uh, a random access. Okay, that array list does that. That is the reason in array list you can fetch the data based on the index. Now the question is why this two method, why we don't have in the list interface? The answer is, if you write these two method in the list, and you know that there are three classes which basically implements list interface. One is linked list, array list, and vector. Okay, now if you write this method in the common interface, right, the all three classes has to implement, which we have seen that in the interface session, right, when I was talking about the interface. So since you don't want that, because this is very specific, these two method get first and get last is very specific to linked list, right? Rather you can write in the child class, rather you can write in the linked list class. You should not write into the list interface. If you do that, then what will happen, the problem what happened behind the scene is when you do that, basically the three classes which implements this list interface, one is this, one is array list. Okay, so do here list 2, and then so just press click on control C, the look at the vector. Vector basically this way also implement list interface, right? So if you look at the vector, this way also extends abstract list, it will implement list interface, it will implement random access, clonable, and serializable, right? So it's like complete like array list. Array list also does the same thing, abstract list, random access, clonable, and serializable. So these are the interface, whatever you are seeing, that list, random access, clonable, serializable, these are the interface, only the class is abstract list. Okay, so same the vector also, vector dot class, this also actually let's say, yeah. Okay, now look at here, if you make a method common in the interface, list interface, this all three class has to write the implementations, right? That you know that, because that's how it works. Whenever well, class will implement the interface, class has to write the implementations. So when you add any one method in the list interface, that should be implemented by all three classes. But this get first get last, or uh, add first add last, it is very specific to linked list, so you cannot write in this interface. If you write that unnecessary, these two class has to keep some implementations, or it has to throw some exceptions for these methods. So you don't want that. That is the reason these methods are present only in the linked list class. In that case, you need to make the reference of the linked list and object of the linked list, because you know that at compile time method call happens from the reference class, right? It will never happens from the child class. So what I'm trying to say that at compile time, whatever reference you make, when you call the method, basically this method calls happens from the reference class. Just to explain you, what I will do is quickly I will design one class, so that I have done that very good video on this when I was talking about interface, but again for you I'll do that. So when I say here int add, right, and when I say here int void add, okay, let's change to interface, and just void add. I don't want any complicated method, and write one void test. So there are two methods in the interface, right? And this is your parent class. So if I have to explain you, when this guy implements parent class, right, so when this guy implements parent class, what this guy has to do, this guy has to write the implementations of both the method. So your both method came here. Let me bring this up. Okay, quickly I'll give you the idea of how it works, so that it is very clear. Now this guy has another method called public void, it has method called corona. Okay, so it has a method called corona which is specific to this class. Now if I will go here, okay, so it is clear, you are implementing a class, this method has to be implemented, and there is another method which is present in the child class. Now if you go and if you make the reference of parent class, okay, so why this is not required. Okay, so if I'll go here, if I'll make the reference of this guy, just write the class name, control spacebar, it will give you the reference name. Select this one. A reference name will always start from the small letter, is equal to new and then class name, new and the class name is the child class. So you cannot make the object of parent class, now look at here the difference. On this reference I can call only add method, and I can also call test method. Okay, these two method I can call. Can I call corona on this method, on this reference dot c? Okay, see here corona method is not available here, which means I cannot call this corona method. Okay, I cannot call when I make the reference of parent class, but this is not possible here. Okay, this call is not possible, it will give you compile time. Call of this method not possible. Okay, now the same object, if I copy this, if I make the reference of child class, right, if I make a reference of child class and object of child class, now actually I can call all three method. I can call add method, I can also call test method, and I can call corona method. Okay, all three method I can call, because you know that in Java child class acquires the properties of parent class, as well as child class also has their own properties, right, which we have seen that in method overriding and interface, everything I've seen that. Again, just I wanted to reiterate so that your concept will be clear. Now it is, now from this you can understand. See, these are your child classes, these are your child classes, this guy is the parent class. So when you have to make the reference of list, whenever you have to use the method which is present in this interface, but whenever you have to use the method which is present only in the child class, please do not make the reference of list, you make the reference of linked list. That is the reason here I have made the reference of linked list. Okay, so that I can call these two method, because these two method get first and get last is not present in the list interface, and get method is very common, this is present in the list interface. So I think clear, there are three methods to get the data in the linked list. Okay, you can see that AAD. So A is the 0 index, get first, again it will fetch A, and get last it will fetch D. So this is D, right? That's how it get method works in the linked list. In next video we will see that some more example of the linked list. Thank you guys, thank you for watching this.